Um, I'm trying to listen to this "Slavery Is a Choice." This is the supposedly the full interview from Kanye West, and so far so good. He's talking real well, man. He makes a lot of sense, and I want to make a T-shirt that says "Make." So the hat. So I'm watching the beginning of this, and I don't think I've watched this whole thing. It looked like it's a 30-minute interview, and I definitely didn't watch a 30-minute interview. But make America great again, I think is the hat. So Kanye is doing this interview in the first place because he took a picture with a "Make America Great Again" hat on. And this drove everybody crazy. He's in hot water or he's in trouble because he wore a "Make America Great Again" hat. Now, I was thinking about that. To be honest, I never liked that phrase. I don't mind it, and I can rock with it because I get where they're coming from. We've taken we made some bad choices. We made some bad turns. We made some mistakes. We need to protect the children. So that's where a lot of people coming from to make America great again. You know, so many things have gotten out of hand. The schools, drug war, violence, crime, kids killing kids, kids getting pregnant, kids on drugs, the media, you know, most of us that are watching this, we're wondering what the hell, why is sex getting out of control? Why is pornography all over the internet and all in our children's hands and heads? And why is every song on the radio encouraging children to do drugs and have sex? You know what I'm saying? If you're old like me, if you're a grown ass man like me, and you turn on your local radio station, you're not finna do none of the shit those motherfuckers are talking about doing. These rappers and singers and dancers and actors. We're not influenced by them if we're older than them. The young kids, though, hopefully we've outgrown that and we've been disillusioned by all of this. You know, but if you're young and you're a hopeful teenager, thinking you can make the world a better place by singing a beautiful song, you know, um, you're looking up to these singers who make a living singing, who go places and people scream and clamor at them. The media influences them, but who's influencing the media? It's young women. I made a video years and years ago. Very few views. To this day, hardly any views on YouTube. I researched that video for a long time, and the name of the video was "The Truth About Crime in the United States of America, Part 1." I never made a Part 2, and I can't edit nothing on that channel anyway. Lost the hold of that channel. But the point is, they always been lying about crime and crime statistics. The news has always been crazy and weird. And young white women in this country, they have the loudest voice. They have the loudest, most influential voice for probably for European history. Most of European, probably all of European history. You know, the story of Adam and Eve has so many variations. But the further away from Africa you get, this Eve is always portrayed and exaggerated. They turn all the evil of the Bible, they exaggerate it all the further you get away from Africa. This is where all religions come from. Might as well get this off my chest while I'm making this video. And I just uploaded one, so I might as well upload this one too. Get this off my chest. The truth about the Bible. So that video I made back in those days, explaining all of the stuff that people are still blind to back then. People have been telling the truth forever in this country. Malcolm X was assassinated before I was born. And he was telling the truth back then. It's just most people weren't choosing to listen to him. They rather listen to the guys who sing with the beautiful voice, who is produced so lovely. And it's understandable. They listen to the beautiful music, the Pied Pipers. It's interesting. R. Kelly used to call himself the Pied Piper. And can't even get into the R. Kelly story. Because this is the insanity of this shit. People are raising hell about Kanye West. Black motherfucking people are raising hell about Kanye West, saying whatever he said about slavery. Who fucking gives a fuck about what anybody says about slavery? All the people saying shit about slavery, people been talking shit about slavery in this country for fucking ever. And now we finna get in on, we finna try to destroy and end Kanye West because he said some crazy off the wall shit that probably wasn't even crazy. I think the man might have been talking some downright fucking knowledge. I really finna listen to this shit right now. But so far, so good. Sounds like the man is speaking very intelligently. Sounds like he is trying to open his fucking eyes. He's been too influenced by the media, but it makes sense for him to be influenced by the media because that's how he makes his money. That's what he is. That's all he's ever done for a living. He's a music man. You know, him paying attention to the media and getting driven insane by the media, and probably his wife and his family and his kids and all the other things that he's dealing with for the first time in his life at the level he's dealing with. You know, people, boy, black people that's going in on Kanye West, y'all really should be ashamed of yourselves, man. All the shit motherfuckers say. All the shit that's been said these last 20 years. Especially these last 1, 2, 3, 4 years. People saying crazy shit. And the Democrats want to get on Kanye West for saying whatever truth he was saying. Meanwhile, the Democrats was running around talking about black women. Democrats was walking around talking about we gonna be goddamn slaves again if Donald Trump win, and they saying this shit in front of black children. And some of these bitches are the ones got the nerve to talk shit to Kanye West. While y'all was running around 2 years ago talking about we gonna be slaves again if Donald Trump wins this motherfucking election. Shit. You must not know the same type of black people I know. I don't see how you see that happening. It's going to be over a lot of dead bodies. Things are different. We're not a bunch of different tribes that can't communicate with each other. Getting our religion stripped of us. Getting beat if we try to talk or read, learn to read. We ain't those individuals that were robbed from their land. That the most disgusting war atrocities of the modern era, the slavery that happened to our ancestors, and it's still going on to this day. People are still literally choosing legal slavery in this country. Literally going to prison. In most states, when you look at the state constitution and the United States Constitution and you put them together, in most states in this country, when somebody goes to prison They become property of the state or the governor of that state. They become chattel property. They become legal slaves. They become legal constitutional slaves. And rap music is talking about promoting getting high. I can't even stomach the shit no more. They talk about not just getting high. We ain't just talking about smoking weed anymore. These motherfuckers are talking about doing Molly. Fucking ecstasy. You know, and other heavy ass drugs. Popping these crazy ass fucking pills. And drinking. And smoking. And having wild sex. And orgies. And homosexuality. How in the hell are we promoting homosexuality to children and not talking about AIDS and the reality and the truth about the relationship of AIDS to the homosexual community, especially amongst homosexual males? And as far as black people are concerned, black gay males have caught AIDS at such a high rate that they start spilling over into the straight female community. Straight females are catching AIDS from gay men at an alarming rate. And those numbers are exploding, and they've been exploding, but we're still promoting homosexuality without promoting AIDS awareness and protection and condoms. All these years I've been listening to rap. I heard maybe one rap song where they talk about condoms, and that's an exaggeration. Maybe somewhere up to 10. Maybe I've heard up to 10 rap songs out of thousands where they talk about using safe sex. But I heard one rapper that got popular not too long ago talk about licking booty. And now everybody talk about licking booty. And we still ain't talking about AIDS. And y'all mad at Kanye for saying slavery was a choice, is a choice, whatever the man said. And meanwhile, kids are every day, black kids, they have this war on drugs where they're literally preying on black children. The government is literally preying on black children in these communities, these high drug communities, where these grown ass motherfuckers in their 50s, 40s, 30s, come from the suburbs, drive into these neighborhoods where most of the kids don't have cars. They drive from the suburbs into these inner city black neighborhoods, Mexican neighborhoods, asking where the drugs at, where the party at, where the hookers at, where the hoes at, looking to buy drugs and pussy. Because they go together. Prostitution and drugs go together hand in hand. It's all part of the black market. And they done concentrated this shit into these historically black neighborhoods that have now been moved in by Hispanics now in some areas. But for the most part, black neighborhoods, and they got these police tactics where they're looking for drugs. These kids have no other economic opportunities in these overcrowded neighborhoods that nobody wants to hide them from when they see the zip code on the application. These kids are dealing with that. And they mad at Kanye. All these motherfucking rappers got the motherfucking nerve to talk to Kanye. These same rappers that promote nothing but fucking drug dealing and killing over money and hoes and pussy and showing off money and literally looking like slaves in these motherfucking videos. Chains. Gold motherfucking chains everywhere. Looking like, in the video, looking like slaves on vacation. Nothing but destruction. That's what all these rap videos look like. They look like motherfucking slaves that ain't never had to do shit or produce shit in their life. They got a day off and a credit card with an unlimited spending cap, and that's all they finna do is just burn up money. Run around busting caps and shit, rapping about caps and bullets and guns and kill a bitch this and fuck a hoe that. These niggas is talking about Kanye not being real, not being black. He's the embarrassment. He said slavery is a choice. He's embarrassing to our race. What the fuck are you with the goddamn weave in your hair from India? Are you fucking kidding me? Majority of the bitches got weave in their hair. Majority of the dudes are not manning up, acting like men, working, having plans to be productive, just eating and shitting, but not coming up with none of the shit that they eating. Not planting, don't know planting shit. Animals, don't know shit about animals, don't know shit about industry. And this is all these people are promoting. Who's talking shit? Is it BET talking shit about Kanye? BET? What are you teaching the children? Black children? Are you fucking kidding me? You've had a network for decades. All the crazy shit Eminem says. BET, you made Eminem. And Dr. Dre and all these motherfuckers. And Kanye, all the shit that Eminem done said over the past 20 years on BET. This is what BET showing. And drugs. BET Uncut. And then gonna play the religious shit on the weekends. And half the time it's just bullshit. Motherfuckers begging for money. Aiming at our most hurt, our most vulnerable. The poorest of the poor. Motherfuckers who ain't got shit to hold on but superstitions. And Kanye, Mr. Jesus Walks, this shit ain't gonna get played on the radio. Kanye's the embarrassment. Kanye. I mean, some of the rappers coming out against Kanye. Look at your resume and look at his resume. You talk about the shit he said. What the fuck have you been saying for 20 years? Are you fucking kidding me? Pimp this and pimp that. All these motherfuckers that call, these grown-ass men in their 40s and 50s, they call their goddamn self pimps and gangsters. It's talking about Kanye West, who just got out of fucking mental hospital, dealing with the Kardashian household, and TMZ. TMZ been fucking stalking this man for over 10 years. He can't take a shit without a TMZ man being right outside his door. And he in their studio, they get some footage of him. And they try to make him look like a fool. And black people is eating that shit up. Be lucky if that nigga don't get shot or hung or some shit fucking with black people, man. Cause the Crips is talking about killing this nigga. You killing niggas? The niggas that's been making Killer popular coast to coast. You motherfuckers didn't have shit to say when Tukey was getting executed. Now you gonna speak up. Now you gonna talk about a fucking national movement. Oh boy. All the shit that, the way Crips are represented today. Man, I remember back in the day, man, one of my old Crip homeboys told me Crips stand for California Revolutionary Independent Party. California Revolutionary Independent Party. And I believed him. I still believe him. That's what it meant to them niggas. And that's what they represented it as. What does it mean nowadays? What are the boys in blue when it comes to the hood nowadays? Rap. You got Bloods making songs about killing Crips. Kanye is your call to action, saying some shit about slavery. 6ix9ine, all these other dudes, Lil Wayne, all these other dudes. Birdman, Suge. You working with Suge. Tupac is gone. Now you gonna call action on Kanye. Not only is Tupac gone, how many niggas killed themselves behind that shit over there in California? How many? Man, come on, man. Shit. Motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still thinking about this shit. But I'm gonna keep watching this fucking interview. Y'all need to get off of motherfucking Chicago niggas' dicks, man. I'm gonna just be blunt now. I don't care. You know. I ain't uploaded videos and all this time, man, worried about my shit getting deleted. I don't care about the shit getting deleted no more anyway. People report shit that I say, YouTube and Facebook. I'm suspended from Facebook right now. So yeah, you might shut Kanye up, even if you whatever, y'all making these death threats against him. You kill him, you might shut him up, but all that's gonna do is make motherfuckers really snap and peep game like, what the fuck? Them niggas went crazy to motherfucker over that one sentence. Man, come on, man. Look at the YouTube celebrities out there. We got Tommy Sotomayor out there, man. One of the biggest black YouTube stars out there. Every day he make videos talking shit about black women. And not just him, man. The list goes on and on. O'Shea Dukes Jackson. Donovan Short. I mean, the YouTube list goes on and on. Black dudes talking shit, putting down black people, especially pro-black people. Niggas like you. Niggas they call thugs or whatever. Ain't that about a bitch? Yeah, let Kanye stick to politics, because that nigga at least read some books and shit. The rest of you niggas and shit that's just been rapping about bitches, money, hoes, and clothes. Money, hoes, and clothes, dude. Money, hoes, and clothes. You niggas need to get out the politics, man. Talk your shit, make your rap songs, and all that. You know, Kanye fuck around. You get your mind together. I don't know what's going on with your household. I don't know anything about the Kardashians. I don't know anything about Kim on your household. But, man, you get your shit together. You fuck around and be a politician, man. They was talking about killing Obama. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is a trip. You know what I'm saying? And now we have venerated, the black community has venerated Obama so hard, and they so crazy over Donald Trump, they done lost their motherfucking mind behind Donald Trump. You know. You stop being a slave. If you lost your mind, if you going crazy and bonkers because Donald Trump is the president, get over that shit. Live, motherfucker. If he do come for you, just like they went crazy over Obama, talking about Obama coming for motherfuckers' guns. Motherfuckers was going crazy buying guns and shit, breaking records. White folks went crazy buying guns. Now Donald Trump is president. What are black people going to spend their money on? At least guns appreciate. Rap albums don't appreciate. Shoes don't appreciate. Clothes don't appreciate. They're not even worth what you buy them for when you buy them for. Because you buying them for fashionable reasons. That's what you need to worry about. Worry about these fucking schools, these goddamn schools, man. You worried about what Kanye say. Why the fuck are you worried about what Kanye say? What is going in your kid's brains? Your kid got a fucking smartphone. Your kid is probably watching porn. Your kid is probably in porn. You know what I'm saying? And y'all talk about fucking Kanye. Kanye got money. Kanye talking to mental health doctors and shit. A lot of y'all need to be talking to mental health doctors. I maybe need to be talking. I'm yelling at my fucking cell phone screen and shit in my parking lot. But I'm all right, though. But I am going to defend my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with Kanye like that. But at the same time, man, get off niggas' dicks, man. Nigga can't do shit. Black man can't do motherfucking shit. I drive for Uber a lot, man. I remember when they got the black CEO of Uber fired over some crazy shit. And it was mostly black women. Got the fucking CEO of... We finally got a black CEO in Uber. Which makes so much sense because so many black men drive for Uber. You know, Uber has been a hell of an opportunity for black men coast to coast. And other men, lots of Americans, single moms. Uber has been very good to black men and women in general. And something happened. I don't remember what it was, but it was petty as hell. And the news made us think over the Uber CEO, and he got fired almost immediately, man. I don't think that man had his job for 2 months, and he didn't do anything. It was some political stuff. You know, insanity, man. We're quick to cut off our nose to spite our face. Kanye, love him or hate him, he has been an asset to our community with his crazy ass. He's been an asset. He's done more for black people than most of y'all talking, man. Even most of y'all rappers talking. Most of y'all rappers talking ain't done as much for black people as he done. Y'all promoting bullshit. Damn, I done sat here and talked for 30 minutes again, man. Motherfuckers saw, a lot of you black motherfuckers saw Black Panther, and now all of a sudden y'all want to get pro-black. A lot of y'all ashamed of being black, and y'all ashamed of being slaves. Maybe our ancestors did choose to be slaves. I mean, they did in a way. They chose not to continue to fight. They chose to survive. They chose to give us a chance to be here. They chose left. They chose life. Who knows what they chose? And it wasn't really much of a choice. They killed the men and they stole the women. That's what happens in war many times, many times. Here in America, things went crazy what they did with black people here in America for over 100 years of insanity. If you ask me, make the Nazis look like, you know what I'm saying, they made the Nazis, what the Nazis did look like child's play. Really. Every time a black person say something, man. And that's why I'm going to say what I want to say. I will speak up, and I changed my mind, man. We should get reparations. You owe us reparations, America. America owes black people reparations, especially some of these black neighborhoods. Some of these overcrowded black neighborhoods that have been concentrated with descendants of slaves have been underserved in so many ways. Not even underserved, they've been abused and misused for generations. And that's where the reparations should go. They should have the best schools in the world. The descendants of slaves, the descendants of African slaves should have the best schools in the world. They should live in the best neighborhoods, the best job opportunities, the best work ethics, to be the most productive, be the most inventive, be the most intuitive, be the best with math, industry, science. But we held back with science because of religion and superstition and this knee-jerk reaction. And this one thing where we have the woman voice in the black community speak up and silence the male voice. Men should stand up for Kanye West. If you agree with him or not, whatever he said about slavery, give a fuck. Because we all say shit that we get off our chest. It's hard being a black man in this country. Ain't no telling what we gonna say when it comes to race or anything like that. A black man with black skin born in America got the right to say whatever the fuck he want to say about slavery. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I am an ancestor and I live this shit. It's all different for all of us, man. I've lived a very different life than Kanye. I didn't battle with the cops and got arrested, get pulled over all the time and shit, get profiled all the time. That shit I got to deal with. Who knows what Kanye got to deal with in Hollywood with his Kardashian wife and the paparazzi following him around and shit. Who knows his experience as a black man? Only he does. But he got the same, I'm sure that man got the same slave blood running through his veins that I got running through my veins. Don't you tell a descendant of slave. How the fuck is the media or TMZ gonna tell a descendant of African slaves what the fuck we could say about slavery? Yeah, them two brothers can argue about that shit, but that's on them. That shit shouldn't have been broadcast. Maybe the brother wouldn't have said it if he knew this shit would be broadcast and be viral. Maybe he would have. But it's out of line. Black man got the right to say whatever the fuck he wants to say about slavery. He got the right to think and feel whatever the fuck he want to say about slavery. We ain't come over here recently. We are slavery, motherfucker. We are the product of that. So Kanye, if you could somehow see this is a long ass video. I'm sure you ain't got time for it, but if you could somehow see this, I don't agree with you on most of the shit you say, actually, man. You know, on some subjects. You're a very different person than me. You're very liberal. I'm very conservative. You're an artist. I'm a trucker. Driver. I drive for a living. I'm an old trucker, man. Dreadlock, Rosclot. I grew up dating sisters, and my dating experience was not unfortunate. I'm very fortunate. I love the black women. I'm very fortunate, man. I got lucky. I hear these dudes bitching about black women. I don't know what to say for y'all, man. I was very lucky, man. I have had bad experiences with black women a lot. More than y'all. Worse than y'all. But the good outweigh the bad. Like if I had to do over again, I wouldn't. Of course I would. Are you kidding me? I'd probably do it more often. I'm a different person. I disagree with Kanye. But Kanye needs to be himself. Don't let the media backlash. Don't let these other people and their opinions stop you from the train of thought that you was going to go down. Keep thinking. Keep thinking free. Don't let them put you in a box, man. You're lucky. You're fortunate. You're an artist for a living. So you get to take some time off, get by yourself, talk to your doctors, reflect, and write a book maybe, man, because you do talk off the top of your head, man. That shit comes across wrong, man. And it's not so much that people misunderstood you, because the people who misunderstand you, the people who have the chance to misunderstand you, they're not the ones you have to worry about. You have to worry about your enemies who will be able to take your words and bend them against you. Everybody know what you were saying. I don't know if you said was or is. It doesn't matter. I'm sure the point is clear. Was or is. Point is clear. That's what they doing in the media these days. That's why this fake news thing is going to take off like crazy. Fake news. Because they're editorializing it in a way. And it's like so many people are stupid. It's crazy, man. They get this editorial, I guess it's always been like that. You get this editorialized version of a story and you eat up the editorialized version. And now the races are merging because of social media. Back in the day, the black community, we had a lot of autonomy when I was growing up. There was no cell phones and stuff like that. There was a different world. And they're trying to eliminate that. You can't. You're not going to eliminate race today or tomorrow. People love their cultures. And people who love their cultures aren't giving them up. So, as a brother from Chicago, you know what I'm saying? A real brother from Chicago, in the city, born now. You know, I heard motherfuckers talking shit about you. Some other motherfuckers from Chicago talking shit about you. Saying maybe you're not from Chicago. I don't think that's true. I think you're from Chicago. You seem like a Chicago nigga to me. Always. Always been weird, crazy, wacky. We dress crazy than a motherfucker. And you one of them, man. You wacky. You Chicago wild. So I think Kanye is from Chicago. He just from out south somewhere. He from a he from you know he from one of the neighborhoods with the houses in it and stuff like that. He grew up in a house, I think. So it's different. You know, he didn't grow up in the big buildings. He didn't grow up in the real crowded neighborhoods, I don't think. But he probably seen it. And then obviously turned him off. Look where he at. He moved to, different places and he married different type of people. Different type of females. But yeah. Keep doing you, Kanye. And you will. Don't let him back. Don't let him change you too much, man. Don't correct yourself too much behind this shit, man. You corrected yourself behind that shit with George W. Bush, and look what happened. Look what happened. You was right, nigga. Unless you, man, did he prove you wrong? Did he prove that he care about black people? Why you change your mind about that shit? What'd you get some? You get some evidence George W. Bush do care about black people? This nigga don't get no fucks. When has that motherfucker ever spoke or done anything to make it seem like he care about black people? He care about black people fucking with other people. Defending themselves and shit. Fuck it. If that make me a racist, I'm racist. But I'm part British anyway. I found out recently through Ancestry.com. All this time I thought I was a black Spaniard. No, nigga. Black British. Isn't that quite amazing? Fucking that's bloody good to know. That is probably the reason why I couldn't bloody learn Spanish. That is not the language for me. I speak the Queen's English. Cheerio. I'm a black British motherfucker. Still mostly black. Those percentages are crazy the motherfucker. So yeah, Kanye. I'm sure you done did your Ancestry.com DNA test. Or yo, what's the other one? I don't know. But fuck, I gotta do some work. I can't believe I wasted so much time on this shit today. Fuck, it's late. Anyway. I appreciate you, Kanye. There's a lot of black folks that appreciate you, man. I bet you that girl you was there with Candace. Keep them strong, Candace. Don't let the sheep get them, man. Keep them strong, Candace. You could be a Republican, Kanye. Your wife, though, I don't know about that. Well, shit, your fuck. Is that your mother-in-law? Is Caitlyn Jenner, is that Kanye's mother-in-law? Holy fuck. And y'all wonder why this nigga crazy, man. But anyway, Caitlyn Jenner, his mother-in-law, his father-in-law, his stepfather-in-law, his stepmother-in-law, because he still got a mother-in-law. Oh, shit, this nigga. So that would make Caitlyn Jenner his stepmother-in-law, his mother-in-law. He got two mother-in-laws. Lost the father-in-law. Lord, that's some confusing shit, poor Kanye. Fuck. Poor Kanye. Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner, man. Oh, I don't know. I think Caitlyn probably miss his penis, man. I bet you if I was him, I would miss my penis about now. I'd be like, fuck, nigga. I can't fuck ever again. Man, come on. Come on, Caitlyn. Tell the truth. Your dick wasn't working as good as it used to, so you was like, man, I'm gonna just turn this motherfucker into a pussy. You regret this shit now, don't you? Turn your dick into a pussy. Now you can't never fuck again. Tell the truth, man. I bet you miss pussy, man. Are you famous? You can't go back now. You won Woman of the Year. Oh, shit, man. Fuck. But Caitlyn Jenner is a Republican. Caitlyn Jenner is a conservative. Do it like this. So Caitlyn Jenner, I heard an interview the other day. Caitlyn Jenner is a goddamn conservative Republican. She just disagrees with the Conservative Party as far as the gay issue is concerned. She wants to. It was interesting because listening to Caitlyn in this interview, Caitlyn did sound very conservative. Pretty much as conservative as me on all issues, with the exception of the LGBT community. And see, that's the thing. I'm not too far away from them, but I'm pretty far away from them. That's insane to me. Some of the things are insane. They're asking for too much and they're getting too much. You know. Yeah, give children a chance. Yes, if the little boy like Barbies, let the little boy play with Barbies. But don't be forcing Barbies on regular little boys. You know. That's not right. Let little boys be little boys. I wouldn't have made it. If they didn't let me be a little boy, hell, I wouldn't have made it, man. Gotta let a little boy be a little boy, man. Being a man is good. Being a man is awesome. And so is being a boy. And we shouldn't be ashamed of that. We shouldn't be ashamed to be men. We shouldn't be ashamed to be males. I hear what you're saying about the patriarchy, but don't come at the average man with that. The average man, what you talking about, the average man suffers, from that bullshit as much as any woman. The average man suffers more from the patriarchy than the average woman. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ridiculous. Men have to fight and get their ass beat and get manhandled by cops and killed and shit on a regular basis. It's an everyday thing. Men have their hardships, man. And as far as being in the rat race, a lot of women are seeing now, it ain't so nice. It ain't so nice chasing them big checks and being competitive. It's for some women, and it's good to have the opportunity, but most women don't want to be in the rat race. They can't fucking handle it. You better off with a husband for most women. And this is what conservative values means. And we need to return to that. This is what a lot of people mean when they mean make America great again. We've lost some good things. But we also need to make America greater. So that's my shit. I want to make a hat that say, make America greater than ever. And make a t-shirt. Make America greater than ever. You do it. Choose to be free. Or a slave. Yes, most people are slaves today. But they should be slaves. The sheep have to be a sheep. The sheep are supposed to be in flocks. Sheep can't make it in the wilderness by themselves. You're a sheep, motherfucker. You're a slave. You're supposed to be a slave. You don't want to live free. It's dangerous. It's bears out there, motherfucker. You don't want to face bears. You want to go home and sleep with your mate at night in a nice home. Get a job and work it and pay your taxes and be a good, productive citizen. Raise your children right. Be a slave. Be a slave to your husband. Be a slave to your wife. Be a slave to your children. Be a slave to your boss. Be a slave to your life. Be a slave to your God. Who gives a fuck? That's what you were meant to be. Some people ain't meant to be